I'm back 2 times in 1 day. Isn't that like a fabulous treat? Yeah, you're like, get away already. This is a first vlog, and I have a lot to talk about, and I probably won't like get nearly as much as I would like to because I can't sit here for like 20 hours sitting here talking about Twilight and every other obsession under the sun. But first off, I'm obviously like ecstatic, and I decided to start this because like all of a sudden I got really obsessed. Like I was researching stuff, and I saw these vlogs, and like I wanted to audition, but by the time I found it was already past the deadline or anything. So I was like, well, I like to control stuff, so I decided to start my own. So the first thing I'm going to do before I kind of go on rants is to do a little bit about me. Like, we're supposed to do more about me videos, but I can't do that all right now. But I'm going to start answering the questions that I had everyone audition for. The first one is my name, age, where I'm from. I'm Samara, I'm 15. I'm from New York. I should go get the questions. I don't remember what they were. Okay, I got my sheet. This is like the original sheet that I came up with the day I came up with this, with like ideas and stuff. I like the doodles. It says Bella equals shampoo. I don't know what that means, but it was like doodling on it. Okay, so I answered the first like question part. I'm 100% Team Edward, and okay, who isn't? Like seriously, Jacob. You know what? I think Jacob like in person would be a nice guy, but compared to Edward, he's like, ew. My favorite quote is take care of my heart, I've left it with you. And there's also like a couple more that like I'm absolutely in love with, but that one has always like stuck with me like number 1, which I don't know, it's more important than the others, I guess. My favorite character is Bella, because she's just psycho like me. Like seriously, I follow time and crap too, so I'm a lot like her, except that I don't have some like awesome vampire dude. And of course Alice, which everyone seems to have like Alice as a favorite character. So I wish I kind of had her as like a friend, but that would still kind of be weird because like she can predict the future and stuff, and I don't like want to know everything all the time. Like I think that'll end up being kind of like annoying. Fun facts. Okay, a couple of fun facts about me. I have a weird obsession type of thing. Like, it's not, like, this kind of obsession, but, like, I'm in love with traffic cones. And, like, it's really weird. Like, I'll go and, like, try to get them, and, like, I have a couple. I went through some of my traffic cones. But, yeah. And besides Twilight, something I've also have, like, a really weird obsession with, or, like, in love with, is Degrassi. And, like, that is practically, like, my whole life. Since, like, I was in, like, 5th and 6th grade. I, like, got really into that show, and, like, I've been to signings, and I get a tour of the set. It was really cool. But, like, nothing has ever come close to Degrassi, and now I think I might be more in love with Twilight, which is kind of weird. Because, another fun fact is I have 2 gerbils. It's pretty spiffy. Okay, enough with that. I have some predictions for Breaking Dawn, and I've told some people about them, but I don't know. It's kind of, like, there's going to have to be a lot more into it. Like, one is, I think Alice is going to die. Not that I would want that to happen at all, because, you know, we love Alice. And, but then, you know, it's kind of like in, like, Harry Potter and stuff, like, at the end how they killed people off for, like, dramatic effect. But then I also think there's going to be, like, a lot of like bad things happening in this book. Like if you read the preface thing, it says like I've come to death so many times before or whatever. But because then if she's not there, then they don't have someone to see what's happening. So all these bad things can happen, and then they won't be able to like all the times like bad things had happened before. She kind of saw it, so they like knew what was coming for them, so they knew how to like stand up against it and to protect themselves. But if she's not there, then they're kind of on their own, and that's, I think, will give more drama to happen. And people are saying, like, Jacob's going to come back and crash the wedding or something, and the wedding obviously isn't going to go right. If there is a wedding, of course it isn't going to be perfect, but I have a feeling, like, the wedding won't even happen. Like, they're not going to get married. I don't know. It's really weird. Those are my two, like, main predictions. Everything else is kind of, like, random little things that will happen. Bella will go jump off a cliff or, you know, random things like that. But, on to the quotes. So as of today, we have 14 quotes of the day. And I'm just going to go over a couple that are, like, I don't know, funny, whatever, important, my predictions of them. Tanya, quote number 3, which is, Edward, I've missed you. My phone is going off. Tanya needs to pretty much leave Edward alone. She doesn't want you. If she wanted you, she would have gone with you back when she was, like, hanging out with you back in Alaska. Oh, and by the way, that might be another prediction. I think Jacob, because, like, in the beginning of Breaking Dawn, you hear that Jacob is in northern Canada, so I wonder if he'll, like, run into Tanya's family, because, like, you know, Alaska's all up there, and I don't know. Another one is, Edward, you're awfully small to be so hugely irritating. A lot of people think that's about Alice, but I actually have a feeling it's about some, like, other random person. Like, I think someone from the school. Like, some random character, like Jessica or Angela or something like that, that has no importance, really, unless they suddenly are important in this. Bella, why am I covered in feathers? I really don't even know how to respond to that one. Like, I love that. That was just hilarious. But I really don't, I can't have any predictions towards that. There's, like, some alarm going off. Rosalie, quote number 13, she says, over my pile of ashes. I don't know what to make of that either. But, like I said, there's going to be some kind of huge fight. Something we're not totally expecting. Like, I wonder if because Tanya's being, like, all over Edward, if there's going to be some fight between the two vegetarian vampire family things. Because, you know, it would kind of be like the vampire were before, but this would be a little more real. And today's quote, which is from Edward, saying, you look so guilty, like you've committed a crime. I think that Bella is gonna, like, oh, obviously Jacob's gonna come back. I think Bella is gonna end up, like, doing something with him. And, like, that whole thing that happened in Eclipse, and then she was like, I kissed Jacob. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever. Something like that's gonna happen. Because there's not going to be a wedding. It's not going to happen. Things don't work out that nice. Okay, I have this, like, totally other random Twilight-related thing. Spunk Ransom. For the longest time, I didn't even know what that was. Like, I always hear, like, people talk about relating to Twilight, but I didn't know who it was. So I actually Googled it, and, like, it's Robert Pattinson, but, where does the name come from? Like, how does an actor have to do what? Okay, if anyone's watching this and knows why he's called that, comment down there. Subscribe. Be our friend, by the way. But, can someone tell me why? Because I really don't get that. So, that's my video. I had a lot more I wanted to say. I had to delete it because this was getting way too long. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's not going to be as interesting as they will be in the future, because this week we're not doing the activities that we planned out because we're trying to focus on About Me, Breaking Dawn, all that. So you'll see that next week, but I will see you guys next Wednesday for my second one. So see Ray tomorrow on his vlog, so stay tuned. Oh, and by the way, I love Clarissa.